Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back to your class 2 science class. Yes, good afternoon. So your second chapter, plants and animals also need water. This we already started, right? I am fine. Anushka, how are you, everyone? Yes, good afternoon, Aritro. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Okay. Very good, Sharanya, Aryan. Okay, so open this. Plants and animals also need water. In this chapter, previous day, we already learned about the plants need water, right? So, as I already told you, human, animals, they also need water. Like that, plants also need water. And we need water to live. We need water to live. And as you know, human need water to drink, and we use the water for various kinds of works, right? Washes our clothes, dishes, floor. For every work we need water. And plants also need water to make their own food, right? That thing you already learned. So can you tell me that which things the plant needs to make their food? Not only water, there are also other things. So tell me that which things or which things they need to make their own food. Yes, very good, Zareen. And others? Very good. Debayon? Right? Yes. Ritro. Is it only air, Aryan? Very good, Sharanya. Priyanshu. Ritro said, very good. So this is air, water and sunlight. So plant needs air, water and sunlight, these three things, to make their own food. Very nice, Angstip. To make their own food. And now can you tell me what is the main source of water? What is the main source of water? Very good, Aryan, Darsh, Sharanya, Rishan, Zareen. Very good, everyone. Yes. So, rain is the main source of water. Rain is the main source of water. Now tell me how the plants get water from the soil. How the plants get water from the soil. Very good. Aryan, Shaptoshi. Very good. Yes. Okay. Very good, everyone. So plants get water from the soil through the roots. Plants get water from the soil through their roots. Yes, very good. Now tell me, what is germination? What is germination? Tell me fast. What is germination? Very good, Aritro Ganguly. Very good, Darsh. Yes. Very good, everyone. So the growth of seeds is called germination. The growth of seeds is called germination. Very good. Okay. You all read your chapters very attentively. I noticed it. Very good. Now go to the next page, page number 10. Today we have to start this after the germination. That's page number 10. Okay. Yes, very good, Zareen, Shaptarshi. So that is aquatic plant. Today we have to know about aquatic plant. So first of all you have to learn that what is aquatic plant. Very good, Anik, Annarina. Okay everyone, now see the aquatic plant. Some plants grow in water. They are called the aquatic plant. We can see some trees or some plants, many kinds of plants, as we already learned in the previous chapter, that shrubs, herbs, climbers, keepers. We can see them in the ground, right? And in our neighborhood, in the garden, in the park, we can see lot of plants. But there are also some plants which can grow in the water, So only those plants are called aquatic plants. So which plants grow in water, those are called aquatic plants. And one plant we all noticed it and we all see also. Yes, very good. That is lotus. So one example of aquatic plant is lotus. Very good, Zareen, everyone. Aryan, very good. So lotus is which we all can see in the pond, in the lake. So those plants can grow in the water. So those are called the aquatic plants. But there are also extra two examples you have to know and you have to remember it also. That is water lily and another is water hyacinth, HYACINTH, water hyacinth. So first one is lotus, second one is water lily, and the third one is water hyacinth, HYACINTH. You have to remember the spelling of this. Yes, very good, Alokendu, Aritra. So that's the example of aquatic plants which can grow in water. You can see the picture also which is in the book. That is water hyacinth and second one is lotus. Yes. So now check the activity. Previous day we discussed about one activity about the germination. Now here is the another one. So first of all you have to take a potted plant. Previous day you have to take a pot which is filled up with soil and you take some seeds and one pot you have give the water and one pot you have to keep the aside. So after some days we notice that which pot get the water, there are some green plants, and which pots didn't get the water, they haven't any plant. So that thing we already discussed. Here now you have to take a potted plant. You have to take a potted plant and that is fresh and green, which is fresh and green. Keep the plant without water for 2 to 3 days. So I am now erasing the aquatic plant. So first you have to take a potted plant which is green and fresh. Okay, green and fresh. Now you have to put it without water. So you have to put it 2 or 3 days. 2 to 3 days you have to put it. So what will happen after that? Not giving the water, what will happen? The plant starts drying up and it looks wilted. So if you didn't give the water to any plant, it will be dry. It will be dry. So this green and fresh plant will be dry and wilted. Okay, so the plants will become dry, and yes, green and fresh leaves will become these dry leaves. Now you have to give watering, you have to give the water this plant every day. Now you have to watering this plant now every day. So after some days you will notice these leaves which already dried and wilted, it will become green and fresh again. After giving the water, it will become green and fresh again. Okay, so that's about the water, and plants need water, and everyone needs, every plants, every humans, every animals need water to live. So when you didn't give the water to this green and fresh plant, it will be dry and like wilted. But after 2 to 3 days, when you give the water to that plant, it will become fresh, it will become green. You can try this experiment at your home if you want to try it. Yes. So hope you all understand this activity, how the plant needs water and why it needs water. Yes. So here we completed the plant needs water. Okay everyone, and now come to the next point, that is animals need water. Now we have to discuss about animals need water. So I am now erasing the board. Okay, now animals need water. We already discussed about plants need water. Now animals. So as I already told you previous day and today also, I told you that humans, plants, animals all need they all need water to live. So animals also need water to live. Some animals we can see, they live in the forest. They are called the forest animal, right? They live in the forest. But there are also some animals we can see in our neighborhood, and some animals we pet them. So those pet animals, those neighborhood animals who live with us in our neighborhood or in our house also. But those animals who live in the forest, they get water from the pond, lake, rivers and other streams of water. Because those animals who lives in forest, they couldn't get the water from the human. But those neighborhood animal or the pet animal, human give them water. When you pet them, any puppy or any kitten, you have to give them water, right? You have to give them food also, water also. So those pet animals and the domestic animals or pet animals get water from human. Because human give them water. But those forest animal get water from river, lake, ponds and any other stream of water. Okay, any other source of water and any other stream of water, that's river, lake and ponds. Yes, not Alukendu, that's not aquatic animals. I will come after this. But that's about the animals need water. They also drink water like us. We also drink water, right, to live. So like that, those animals also drink water, and they get water from those source, those stream of water like river, lake, ponds, and any other source of water. And those pet animal, domestic animal get water from the human. Now come to the aquatic animal. So what are aquatic animal? I am now erasing it. As you just learned about aquatic plants, that is aquatic animal. So those aquatic plants can grow in water, right? Can grow in water, and those aquatic animals, they live in the water. Water also provides home for many animals, and there are a lot of examples of aquatic animals. So they can live in water. Live in water. Water is their home. As we also human live on the ground. We make a house for us to live in. Like that, water is their home. They live in water, and that's why they called aquatic animals. Aquatic animals. And the one aquatic animals, we all know it. That's very known to us. Can anyone tell that? The example? Yes, fish. Very good, Sharanya. That's fish, because we all eat fish, right? So fish is one aquatic animals. We can find them in the water, in ponds, in rivers, in ocean. We can find it. Yes, and there are also other examples, because many aquatic animals, many animals lives in water. So some of them, whale, shark, octopus, jellyfish, crab, etc. Because there are a lot of names of aquatic animals, and they all live in water. Yes, very good everyone. You all gave the example. Yes, starfish also. So those all are aquatic animals. There are a lot of name of aquatic animals. Yes, very good Anushka, Aryan, Shaptorshi, very good. So that's about aquatic animals who lives in water, and there are a lot of examples as fish, whale, shark, octopus, jellyfish, crab, and etc. So today we discussed about aquatic plants, and those animals, they also need water, and from where they get water, and the aquatic animals and their examples also. Yes, dolphin also. Very good. So hope you all understand it. Have you any problem? Very good, Anirban. Okay. So you have to read this plants need water and animals need water very attentively at your home, and the next day we have to learn the more plants and animals. About those more, some plants and animals, they are little different from them, so we will learn to your next class. Okay, so that's all for today everyone. Have a nice day, and who are present in the class, please write here P. I have to take your attendance. So that's all.